Self-sabotage is evidence that people are in pursuit of aspirational values instead of their real values. And then there's resistance, there's conflict, there's pushback from the real values. Let me give you some examples. If you've got somebody that genuinely has a real value for comfort, for connection with others, and they decide that they're going to get fit. So getting fit requires them to go to gym. It requires them to eat stricter, eat certain things and leave out certain things. But the things that they are leaving out are the very things that they would share with their partner, with a spouse, with a loved one, as connection time. So by making that decision to do the fitness, to go on this diet, to benefit their health, it's not that health's not important to them, but it puts them in direct conflict with the care connection that they have with this loved one. The real value, which has been there all along, is going to win. And then people say, oh, I self-sabotage all the time. Well, you're an idiot because you are structuring your outcomes in direct confrontation with your values. Why would you do that? Why would you not use your values to define your outcomes? And then maybe even plan your schedule. Because now, you go after work. So where you used to come home and spend time prepping the snacks to sit on the couch and chat to the loved one, you're now using that time to go to gym, which immediately brings confrontation, conflict, pushback with the care and connection that you have with your partner. It's guaranteed to fail. You've set yourself up for failure. The comfort and connection is going to win over the need for fitness, the push, the drive, the discipline, if you like, for fitness and health. But if you structured it differently, that there was no conflict, no problem. The motivation would be there. The other self-sabotaging process I see often is people wanting to go into business for themselves. They'll say to you, oh, it's about freedom. They want freedom. They want freedom to do their own thing. If you ask people what their 5 top values are, you're going to hear authenticity, you're going to hear honesty, and you're going to hear freedom. So now we've got somebody that is the aspirational value, the ideal value for them is freedom. And they say to you they want to be in their own business. But the real value of security is saying, how am I going to make ends meet? How am I going to make sure there is enough money to pay bills at the end of the day? So as much as they keep proclaiming that they value freedom, they want their own business, the process of just quitting their job and starting a new business is putting them in direct confrontation with their own value of safety and security. So it's going to self-sabotage. And that value will self-sabotage their business attempts to the place where they go back and look for a job. The remedy for that is, okay, well, I could start a sideline business and get it up and running until such point as it carries me. And then I'll leave the job. Then I know I've got the safety and security. So now I'm blending my freedom together with the safety and security. That's got more chance of succeeding.